What it do? It's DOA, niggas. Back with another episode of Putting Shit Together. Today, man, we got another one of them daggone 5-stick reviews, man. We got another one of these strap reviews, man. Celebrating the regaining of my gun rights. I told y'all, man, for the LOS, for the Shadow League members, we gonna start doing a lot of these gun reviews, man, because I want y'all to get armed. I want y'all to bear arms. I want y'all to exercise that Second Amendment. I want y'all to read further into that Second Amendment, and I want y'all to start forming militias just like the Second Amendment calls for us to do, man. So get with your people, man. Link up in these comments, man. See where everybody from, where y'all watching this from. And if you see somebody that's from your area, go ahead and link up with them, man. If they a gun connoisseur, or if they just a exerciser of their rights to the fullest, man. Y'all need to link up, exchange numbers, man. Exchange some produce out of your garden and all of that, man. Trade ideas, bounce ideas back and forth. But most of all, y'all go out and practice some safe gun practices, man. Some safe gun handling, some responsible gun ownership. Get together, man, and do that. But today, man, we got that CZ, the CZ P07. That's what we looking at today. We did that Glock before. The Glock 23, one of my favorites, that 40 cal Glock. Today we got that CZ straight from the Czech Republic, man. This that polymer frame, double action, striker fired pistol, man. Right here. You know what I'm saying? Get a good look at it, man. That's the 9mm coming in 9x19. You know what I'm saying? It's a 15-in-1 magazine. That's 15 in the magazine plus one in the head. That's what it's rocking with out the box. You can get some longer magazines too that they'll fit a little bit more bullets. I'm not sure how big they go up to right now because I'm just rocking with the 15-in-1s right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably go and look at them extendos. Y'all know I like them extendos, so I'll probably look into it a little bit more. But this is a good pistol, man. Good poly frame pistol. Got the nice high sights on it. The good high sights with the good glow. I would cut this light off so y'all could see it, but trust me, it got super glow on it. Real bright glow on it on the sight. So that's going to allow for you to acquire the target very quick. Target acquisition is quick. The grips feel good. Got that good stippling on it. You know what I'm saying? Good grips on there. You can see that stippling on there. Provide for a nice grip, nice handle. You can change out these back pieces so it fit in your palm. Change how it fits in your palm. Fit in your palm real good. You know what I'm saying? Got that good weight to it. 15-in-1. Got that threading at the end so you can add a suppressor to it. You can also add a flash hider to it real easily. It came with a Picatinny on the bottom too, so you could go ahead and upgrade it. Put you a nice laser on there, flashlight like me. You know what I'm saying? That's the flashlight laser in one. This the Balor Mini that I'm rocking with right there. The Balor Mini, and that's from Olight. So man, this is a good pistol all the way around. Good handling. It's fairly accurate right out the box. I done ran several rounds through it. You know what I'm saying? I actually initially was going to get a Springfield XDM cause I had one, but man, my girl left the whip open one night in Louisville, and some motherfuckers took that out my whip, cause I left it in the car. You know what I'm saying? So I lost my XDM, and I was going to really try to get another XDM because I really rock with the Springfield XDMs, but they didn't have none at the time. So my homegirl at the gun shop, she put me up on this CZ, went ahead and copped it, and I've been happy with it thus far, man. But I'll show y'all a little bit of the functioning. So you got that cock, load one in the top. You see how the hammer goes back. So you got that hammer on it. So that'll take some of the trigger pressure off of it. I don't know if y'all could tell, but before I cocked it, the trigger was out further. So when you cock it back and that hammer is back, you get the ability to apply less pressure to this trigger to get it to fire, so you can get a smoother shot off. You know what I'm saying? When you got a lot of trigger pressure, a lot of times pulling that trigger will move your gun slightly. So that lessens the amount of pressure you got to put on this trigger when it's cocked, and it's supposed to make for a more accurate shot. But also you can decock it. So this will allow you, this back lever right here, give you that decock. You see the hammer went back down, but it's still one in the chamber, right? Right now, it's still got one in the head. So this can allow for you to be able to tuck that in a holster or wherever it is that you gon', carry your firearm. You can have it already with one in the top, but still safely carry it, right? Now, if I were to pull this trigger right now, even with the hammer not back, it would fire. So that's what makes it double action. So it's still ready. It's locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing for those that like to keep one up top, but still be, a little bit on the safe side. But they also have a trigger system. This is part of one of their trigger systems. I think it's the Omega trigger system they call it. The Omega, I believe. Yeah, this the from the Omega trigger system. So apparently you can switch this around to where you can make this into an actual safety. Instead of the decocker, you can make it into an actual safety and then make it single action. So instead of being able to still fire it without the hammer back, I guess it'll turn this into a safety, and then you can stop it from firing. You know what I'm saying? So that's another plus, some versatility for those of us that don't want to just have it locked and loaded and double action ready. You know what I'm saying? You got that option with the Omega trigger system. So I guess that's a good thing, an added bonus. I always like some versatility to a firearm, as long as it's not impeding on the performance, which this is not. So, that's going to be a pro. Definitely. The only thing I could say is it's a little big. It's a little bit on the bigger side. I think this is a 4-inch barrel. I believe this is the 4-inch version. So it's this is a kind of a chunky firearm. It is rather slim though to have this. I guess this is a double stack mag, but it's pretty slim to have his double stack mag and have 15 and 1. So that's one thing I'll say, because you get guns like, say, like the Beretta. The Beretta seems to, a lot of their guns are more chunky when you get them in the double stack, meaning that you got two side by side bullets, you know what I'm saying, in the magazine. That's the double stack. So you got two bullets going down up to this one up top. You get the slim line pistols, and you get a single stack mag most of the time, and that makes the gun have a much lower profile. It's gonna be nice and more slimmer than this here is. You know what I'm saying? So that can be good for some people as far as concealment goes. I tend not to really lean towards the single stack slim models because I got big hands. So they just feel a little bit funnier in my hands, the single stack. You know what I'm saying? But that's a personal preference thing. That's why I always would suggest that y'all go when you're gonna buy a firearm, if you can go to a gun range and try out a few just to see how you like the feel in your hands. Because really, when you buying firearms, outside of the performance, and usually if you buying from a reputable brand, you're gonna get pretty decent performance. Now we do have some more well built quality companies that produce some pretty quality firearms, but if you go with a nice reputable brand, they're basically gonna do what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming down to the feel, how it feels in your hands, how it feels when you shoot it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can go to a gun range, try a few on, I always suggest that, you know. But at least when you're in a gun store, or say you at the gun show or whatever, you wanna grab that gun in your hands and see how it's gonna feel to you. You know, feel the cock back and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Feel how the pistol feel in your hands. Now this is a smooth shooting pistol. I will say that. The 9mm is not really my preference of ammunition. People say it's a more manageable round, but just in my experience, I tend to like the 40. But I'm really a 357 mag lover, you know what I'm saying? And that definitely got some jump to it. The 357 mag got a lot of kickback. But these nines, sometimes they feel jumpy to me. And I think it's just the platform that you shooting a nine out of. But this one is a very smooth one. This is definitely a smooth shot. Easy to reacquire the target after the shot. So that means you keeping that recoil down. It manages the recoil well. So at this size of barrel, you're gonna do better with managing the recoil than if you get a compact pistol. If you get a real compact pistol, any a barrel shorter than this, you gonna start getting into some of that recoil. You gonna start feeling a little bit of that recoil and that barrel jump. So just keep that in mind. You know, people want the smaller pistols, but it's pros and cons to everything. If you get a shorter barrel pistol, it's gonna manage the round a little bit sloppier than a longer barrel pistol. So that's the advantage. So I usually try to, get somewhere in between. This is a great size that I prefer of barrel. But like I say, you gotta go for what you know and what you like to shoot. So you know what I'm saying? All around, I would definitely recommend the CZ P07. I would definitely recommend copping it. They go around like $500 to $600, just depending where you get it. But definitely worth the money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say I still kind of prefer the XDMs. That's just a personal preference to me. And the XDM, the M on the XD means match grade. So it come with a match grade barrel, meaning it's a competition barrel. It's going to manage the round a lot better than, your standard barrel. And maybe that's why I kind of prefer it. I feel real accurate with the XDMs, but just that's a match grade. So that's a competition shooting type of barrel in the XDM. Whereas, the average just gun toting, you might not need all of that. You don't need to be quite that accurate, even though, the more accurate you can be, I would always say that's a plus. But standard barrel, if you can shoot it, you can shoot it. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to really get a match grade barrel unless you really doing some match shooting. You feel me? So yeah, my preference still on the XDM side, but I'll say I have no regrets in getting the CZ P07. It's a very nice platform, very nice pistol. You know what I'm saying? Something I would recommend if you go in a gun store. Go ahead and put your hands on it, man. Grab it up. It feels great in the hand. Really does. And with these grips on the slide and everything like that, man, it makes for a very easy to operate pistol. That's what I say. And this is a 9mm version, 15-1, as I said. And you got the ability to add the suppressor to it. So that's a plus in itself. But it's a nice looking pistol as well. So shout out to CZ, man. Czech Republic made. They say U.S. Kansas City has something to do with this. So that's a plus too. Got you some U.S. production as well. So that's a good U.S. Czech Republic collab right there, man. Shout out to CZ. This was my first CZ that I've owned, I believe. I might have had a pistol back in the day briefly, a CZ smaller, one of them James Bond types, but looked like a Beretta type shit. But yeah, definitely recommend, man. But as always, man, it's a pleasure having y'all tune in, man. Share the video, like the video, hype the video for your boy, man. It's always peace and love, truth and light, wisdom and insight, DOA. Putting shit together to the next episode, y'all. Peace.